Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a divine masculine confession reading. So this is going to be for those of you that are experiencing either a challenge or a separation in your connection, but just take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using will be listed down below, as well as this beautiful organite, which is called Goddess Hecate's Snake, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. And all of my specials for the month of October, plus current giveaways going on my second channel, Treasure Trove Tarot, will be listed down below, so be sure to check it out. So let's get started, you guys. Let's take a look and see, what does your divine masculine want you to know today, divine feminine? I do say he and him for masculine and she or her for feminine. So it's just the way that I channel. Apply the messages as they resonate for you. This is called the Heart and Soul Love Oracle. Ooh, this is the first one that wants to pop up. We have Sever. It says, there comes a point when you know in your heart of hearts it's over. There's nothing more to say, nothing more to do. That doesn't make it any easier to let go. No one can rush you to detach, but the day will come when it won't be so hard. I feel that if you and this masculine have severed ties with one another, this masculine is still struggling with this separation, still feels it, okay? Is still trying to get over the disconnection. So there is still that feeling that masculine has in his heart space about the separation. Let's see what else we get. We have the search. It says we search, we hope, and sometimes we do find that one perfect love that lasts a lifetime. Other times our search leads us to grief, heartache, disappointment. There are no guarantees in life that we're going to leave this world having known the type of love you read about in romance novels, but it sure is worth searching for. Okay, I'm getting this for some of you guys. Some of these masculines may have gone off in search of something more because they weren't sure that maybe what they had with their divine feminine was what they were looking for. So I'm seeing here that some masculines have maybe severed ties, and it's almost like it seems somewhat permanent, kind of like the grass wasn't greener on the other side, and they're having a very difficult time either admitting that or coming back after parting ways with you. It's almost like they didn't find that what they were looking for. They realized that what they had was what they were looking for. So sometimes people need to learn their own way. Let's see what else we need to know. It's almost like unrealistic expectations is what I'm getting with this particular masculine. Okay, so we have steps. I've been hurt so many times by people, by love, by hopes and dreams that never came to be. I could stay where I'm comfortable, confined within my own walls, so I'll never hurt again. Or I can hand it over to a higher power, to the universe, to guide me to my next chapter. Baby steps. What's interesting is I'm also getting this message here that this particular divine masculine is searching for himself, searching for answers, searching for the key to life. So when he either severed ties with this feminine, or maybe she severed ties with him, or maybe it was mutual, whatever has happened here, as he has continued to move forward with his life, maybe in search for something else, I feel like he has come up empty. He's had a lot of experiences here. His dreams, his hopes have been dashed. And this is like pushing him to this dark night of the soul, shadow side of himself. So now that he is kind of down here, closed in, everything's caving in on him, it forces him to have to search deeper and really go within himself for the answers. So if a masculine wasn't super spiritual or wasn't really doing the work back then, feminine, I almost feel like your separation has triggered this in him. It has triggered him to start taking the steps or practicing certain steps or doing the work in some way. So what his confession is to you, divine feminine, is that he didn't find what he was looking for. He thought what he was looking for was perhaps in another person. It was unrealistic. But when he got there, it wasn't what he wanted, or it wasn't what he thought. And now that everything is crashed and burned, he's trying to figure out who he is by taking certain steps to find himself and understand the key to life, Wow, that is pretty freaking cool. So that's the first message from this masculine. Let's go ahead and get some more. We're going to go into this love compass oracle, okay? And see what else this masculine wants to confess to the feminine. Different paths. Oh my gosh. So this is the thing. I feel like this is connected to the past. You and this masculine were on different paths. And so you guys had to go your own separate ways in order to figure out who you were. Okay. So I'm going to read this. It says, you and this person are going down different paths. You are not on the same page. You don't have the same visions of what you want for your life or where you're headed. Be honest with yourself about this person and ask yourself if this relationship aligns with the direction that you want to move into. Okay. So I do feel that this is how the masculine felt at the time with the feminine. So when he felt this way, he went in search of something different or something else that he thought was going to make him happy. He still came up short. Okay? He still came up short. So he's just confessing right now to you, feminine, that he still didn't find what he was looking for, even though at the time he might have thought that maybe it was just you. I hate to say it, but felt like maybe it was just you. Turns out it actually wasn't. It was him. Okay? So let's go ahead and go into my Arrows of Love oracle. What else do we need to know from this masculine? Yeah, Heartstorm. This masculine has had to go through a lot of stuff, you guys. And that was evident in this card here. I've been hurt so many times by people, by love, by my hopes and my dreams that never came to be. So, a lot of hope, a lot of love dashed. A lot of storms. I also get too that this masculine has created a lot of storms and chaos in his path along the way as well. Maybe left a lot of people blue. So you may not have been the only person, Divine Feminine, that this masculine has either disappointed or left or abandoned or ghosted. He's created many tears along his path. I just am getting that. All right, let's see what else. Let's go ahead and go into my Arrows of Love tarot. Yeah, look at that. 3 of Swords. Painful loss. Pain. Heartstorm. So I just feel like this masculine has definitely been hurt. Definitely been wounded. But I also feel like whatever wounds or arrows that he may have shot your way, Divine Feminine, have definitely come back and shot him back in his heart, and he has felt pain. He has definitely felt pain, but it's through this loss that he can experience this transformation. That's what it is. So through the pain, there can be some sort of resurrection to a new beginning. So it's like the storm and the chaos and all the things that were shed, blood, sweat, and tears, hard work, everything. It's like it's brought him full circle to who he is and what he came here to do. So his purpose and his mission and just what he's meant to be in this life. So coming full circle with who he's meant to be. Wow. All right, let's see what else this masculine wants this feminine to know. This is the Zodiac 108 Oracle. Happening now. So something right now is happening. This is current energy. This is current heart energy. So maybe a lot of these things happened in the past with you, feminine, but right now this masculine is feeling some of this energy, feeling some losses, feeling some blues in his heart, feeling some storms. His heart is brewing. Something is happening here. And I really like this because that constellation to me, this is out of this world. It's like ascension. It's higher power energy. It's higher self energy. This is where we meet our creator. This is where we realize that there's a bigger bigger influence at hand. He's starting to connect the dots. He's starting to connect the dots that there's something bigger than himself, which is why we have this small energy and this big energy here. He's starting to see something in a much different, bigger way. Okay, so this right here is about punishment and abuse. To me, this is karma. Okay, serving time. I do feel like this masculine right now is feeling some sort of effects of the hurt that he has caused other people. So to me, this is karma. This is not necessarily to punish the masculine, but what we put out has a way of coming back to us. And I feel like what has come back to this masculine is that a lot of shit has fallen apart in his life. And when we're at the bottom, we tend to really be humbled and look at the people that we have done dirty and done wrong. And we start to feel empathy for the things that we feel. And we start to empathize with how we may have made other people feel. We realize that we've made a huge impact, or we may have hurt people in a very extraordinary way. So the masculine right now, in a way, is kind of doing time, okay? He might be in a solitary confinement, not really, but spending some time on his own, licking his wounds, trying to figure out what his next steps are, trying to figure out what his next path is. And really reflecting on the hurt and the pain that he has caused, which I feel includes you, Divine Feminine. So let's go into my Divine Masculine Haunted deck and see if there are some words in relation to the hurt that has been caused here or the pain he may be in. The Cold. Crazy, I denied you so. Okay, so I just feel that whatever this feminine was offering to this masculine, that this masculine rejected the offer, or maybe took it because he was very tempted by this offer. It was very magical. It felt really good in the moment. But as time progressed, he became cold, withdrawn, and distant, and then rejected her, maybe ghosted her. So he denied her. But this says, crazy, I denied you so. So when he's reflecting back on the past, on how he acted with this feminine, it's almost like feeling crazy, like, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I acted that way. If I knew what I know now, I would have never done that. That's what I'm getting from this masculine. And in this song, so I will list the playlist I have for this deck. In this song, it talks about somebody who's alone. I heard from other people that you're now alone. And I'm getting this for this masculine as that feminine. You might know that this masculine went on like this journey to find himself, or maybe married someone else, or got together with other people, or whatever has happened to him. But everything has crashed and burned, and now you hear that he's alone. You hear that he's all alone now. I'm getting that too. To Believe. Oh, this is such a one of my favorite songs. I Can Be Something You Believe In. That's beautiful. So we have this wolf here, lone wolf, right? Somebody who's alone. Another confirmation of somebody being alone, or just feeling like they're alone. A lone wolf on their own. But I can be something you believe in, which means that I can now be something that you believe in. I can now be someone that can make you proud. So it's almost like this masculine wants to be a better version of himself, to prove to the feminine that he's changed, that he's different. That's amazing. And we have Don't Turn Your Back, Psycho. So I do feel like perhaps this feminine has had to turn her back. She's had to sever ties with him. And this may have made him feel a little psychotic. Not, in that crazy sense, but just like he can't control it. He can't control that she has decided to leave his life, or that she turned his back. That she turned her back on him, that she moved on with her life, that she walked away. Because some of you feminines may have done that. You may have been tired of waiting for this masculine, or just felt like, you know what, he never returned, so you moved on with your life. And so I feel like because you did this masculine in a way kind of ended up alone in the end, because you turned your back. He doesn't know if you'll turn back your back. He doesn't know if you'll turn back around. He doesn't know if you'll deny him now. He doesn't know if you'll ever believe him, or that you'll ever have faith in him. So he has a lot of insecurities right now because of his past behavior. Interesting. Some of you guys, he may have even called you a psycho. Yeah. And been very cold and distant with you. So now that perhaps he's looking at you in a different way, feminine. It might be very difficult for you to believe that somebody that could have said these things or did these things to you could actually be a different person now. Some of these past behaviors could have been really, really, this humiliation, punishment, abusive. Hate to say that, but some of you guys may have felt like, wow, I didn't deserve what happened to me. I didn't deserve these words. I didn't deserve this judgment or this treatment. So wow, I could never let you back into my life. I could never forgive you for this. I'm not saying that some of you guys feel this way, but if there is someone out there that feels this way, this just could be something that you're currently working through. And this masculine is also, in a way, kind of on trial with himself because he knows what he said or what he did or how he went about something was pretty messed up. That's what I'm seeing here today. So just take it or leave it, okay? Let's see what else we need to understand and know with this masculine. Let's take a look. What else does this masculine want feminine to know? This is my divine masculine revelations. All right, we have safe. You feel like home to me, okay? So there's something about this feminine that the masculine wants to come back home to. He always felt safe in her presence, She feels like home to him. There's something that he feels is missing from his life because she's not in it right now, or that there is this challenge between the two of them. All right, this is my twin flame journey oracle. What else do we need to know? Wow. This masculine could also be watching the feminine from afar, but she doesn't know. So if there's a social media situation or something going on, he could be looking in on her from time to time and really admiring how much she's grown or how much she's got going on for herself or how she's built herself up. Let's get a tarot for my twin flame journey tarot. Four of Swords, healing and recovery. But the Four of Swords is an energy of kind of pulling back, not really making your presence known. It's like she feels like home to him, yes, but he almost feels safe looking in on her without her knowing. So I do feel, Divine Feminine, that your masculine is admitting to you that he is spying on you or looking in on you from time to time. And he just feels safe with this pace right now. All right, this is the Divine Feminine Healing deck. Ooh, we have bitterness, okay? So he is afraid to engage with you, feminine, because there is this fear that you are still bitter. That's what I'm getting here. He's not sure how you feel about him. He's not sure if you have forgiven him. He's not sure if you still have a bitter taste in your mouth towards him. So this also keeps him from moving towards you. That's what I'm seeing. Let's get another. Yeah, I just thought the grass was going to be greener on the other side. So that's the sidetracked energy. I just got caught up in the moment. So this masculine could have just got caught up in a moment, made a mistake. Sometimes it happens, doesn't make it okay, but sometimes we're only human. So there's something here that he wants to say about that. Yeah, we have dark night of the soul. So he has paid for his crime. He's done the time. He's definitely suffered from this mistake that he's made. He realizes that it's a mistake, wishes he could change it, but it did show him something. To lose you or to go through whatever he's gone through has actually helped his ascension process and his growth process. Queen of Cups, beautiful, intuitive and sensitive. So this Queen of Cups energy is feminine, right? She's loving herself. She's healing. She's just very loving. And I feel like, how could I do this to someone so amazing? How could I do this to someone who was so loving and kind and giving? So this masculine has definitely beat himself up for doing something to a person that could be this wonderful to him. So there's a lot of regret there. Invasion. So he's not wanting to invade your privacy, Divine Feminine. So he is just standing back and looking in on your life. I'm telling you, there's some message here for some of you guys, all right? Also, too, if you have not reached out to this masculine, or maybe you're even in another situation, like another relationship or something, this masculine isn't trying to come back in and ruin your life or disrupt your life. It's like he's giving you your privacy. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, let's get one more set. Lessons. Karma's a bitch. I finally got mine. I've already felt that this entire reading. Masculine has definitely been dealt some karma, and it hasn't been pleasant, okay? But I feel like it's been necessary for him to learn something. It's like he needed to learn the hard way. He's hard-headed. Yep, pride and ego, stubborn. Felt like he had it all figured out. Felt like he had it all under control. Turns out he didn't really, he just didn't. But sometimes that's just a part of life. Yeah, King of Swords. So this is a totally different energy here. We've got the King of Swords, which is kind of hard, calculating, just real in his headspace, very logical and rational. Then you have this Queen of Cups that's very sensitive, very warm and inviting. So I just feel like maybe you guys were just different types of people. And as much as this masculine may have enjoyed this part of the feminine, it's also something that maybe he felt wasn't for him, because maybe he always saw himself with someone that he was going to, bring around his family. And this is just an example. Somebody who was like super educated with all these degrees, and because that's what his family liked, or that's what he always envisioned himself being with somebody like that. And you weren't like that. You were more just like of a, like a mother style, or just a real kind individual that maybe wasn't as scholastic. Just an example. So he chose to go with the ego, and that ego was not in his heart space when he made a decision to step away from you, feminine. So I just feel like he made an error in judgment, and it came back to bite him. But now it's crystal clear to him exactly what it is, exactly what's happened, and what he is looking at right now. He's looking at it with crystal clear vision. There's no confusion anymore. He's seeing something for what it is. And what it is right now is that this feminine may have moved on with her life, or just went on, and this masculine now is feeling like he's just not sure that he can get this feminine back. That is what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and get a final set of messages from this masculine. This is a combination of decks of what he didn't say from Rising Sun Oracle. Last set. Ooh, see, I'm telling you guys, this masculine is not sure that he deserves your forgiveness. So this really does stop him from trying to either reach out or to fix this, because he's got a lot of fear, and his ego and his pride, I feel, are kind of still in the way, kind of holding him back still, even to this day. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. This is my Divine Feminine Ghosted deck. Let's see what else. Ooh, never forget you. Time hasn't changed a thing. This masculine, no matter how much time has gone on, Divine Feminine, it hasn't changed how he feels about you. He still sees you in this very loving, caring energy. So not a lot has changed for him, except for he realizes that what he thought was going to happen, or what he was expecting to happen, didn't actually happen. That's what I'm seeing. All right, let's get some more information. This is my Earth and Sky Oracle. What else? Ooh, we have turtle. So the turtle is very slow, right? The turtle's kind of going with the flow. And I feel like that's what masculine is saying here. It's like he's just slowly kind of gliding through life now. He may have really been fast-paced before, really wanting to just figure it all out immediately, or just go, travel the world, figure out all this stuff. And now he's becoming either older, or he has more wisdom under his belt, and he's kind of looking to slow down now that he's more mature. He's looking at things from a more mature perspective. So I feel like a young masculine and a young feminine, and now they're both a little bit older, and things are different now. So this masculine is seeing things with a whole new set of eyes, which is why he has all of these realizations going on. Okay, so let's go into this deck, which is the Into It Tarot. What else does this masculine want this feminine to know? The Three of Coins. Look, doing it together. This masculine wants the feminine to know that he'd actually really like to be a part of her life once again, to come together, to work together as a team. Do it together. Work together. So now that he has more understanding and he's more mature, it's like he would love to be in her life again and do this life together. What a beautiful message. All right, so let's get a message from your angels, you guys. So what angel right now is currently working with this masculine? This is the Intuit Angel Oracle. What angel is currently guiding this masculine on his journey? And what message do they have for you? Okay, so we have Raguel, keeper of the Akashic records. So we have balance, peace, meditate according to plan, divine order, sacred knowledge, and research. To me, this is the masculine discovering who he is and who he's supposed to be and what he's supposed to be doing in this life. That's what I'm seeing with that one, okay? So he's seeking out information, trying to figure out what the plan is for him in this life. And that's really what his angels and the influences are around him at this time. Let's see what else. This is the Guardian Angel Tarot. Ace of Abundance. So there is some kind of a new beginning, perhaps, in his career, some new wonderful news that's on the horizon, resources coming in to help this masculine in his business. So there's something here that's happening in the material world. And it could be something that gives him a boost, helps him to the next step of his life, etc. We also have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is talking about missed opportunities or just feeling discontent and bored. So this is the angel's message for this masculine when he is in this energy. It says, there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts that heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. So I almost feel like what's happening right now is this masculine really isn't interested in things that are around him right now. He's kind of feeling a little jaded. And I don't really blame him because we did see early on in the beginning of the reading that he's been very hurt by his experiences. So it's almost like he doesn't even want to try. But his spirit team is trying to push him to not shut everything out or shut everything off. That there's still some things that he needs to be open to. I like that. All right, let's get one last message. And then we have the moon's energy, intuition and insight. So also his spirit team is working with him when it comes to his meditation, the insight and the spiritual downloads that come to him through his higher self, or also meditation. It says your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. So this is about the masculine just kind of pulling away and going within and really focusing on his relationship with his higher power right now, and really relying on that energy to help him guide the way to his next steps. So I feel like that's what's happening right now for masculine on his own life, but also the fears that he has tied around the feminine situation, I feel are also being worked out with these angels too. So anyways, you guys, that's what I have for you today in regards to the Divine Masculine Confessions to you. And if you guys want your own personalized version of this reading, I will also include the link down below where you can purchase this. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. You guys take care. Bye-bye.